called. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Casey and Lieutenant Governor, or Governor. We're not there yet. Casey and Governor, thank you. Thank you. I know. But I do want to make a couple of little adjustments to what was put out there. First off, I didn't lose my leg. I do know where it is. It's just not with me anymore. So you got to have a little humor with this. But good afternoon. I really want to thank the governor and the First Lady for their trust and their faith in myself and our family. It means the world to me. You know, I didn't grow up with privilege or wealth. I was adopted, raised by my grandparents. I watched my father pass away before I was really a man, and later chose to serve our nation, to fight for a nation that afforded me every opportunity to climb out of those circumstances that rose up, to be something new, something dynamic, something unique to my family. You see, I grew up in a trailer, but in our nation, you're not defined by that. There are opportunities ahead of everybody. When the governor called and we talked through this and we had this opportunity, you know, you don't hesitate. Because when you've lived a life of service, when you've worn the cloth of our nation and you stood in the fire and you fought for something greater than yourself, as many in this room have, so many of my brothers and sisters here, you don't flinch when that next mission comes up. You just say, yes, sir, let's go. And that's what makes this opportunity so meaningful, is that Governor DeSantis, and you know, he doesn't talk about this enough, and it's something I am so incredibly proud of. He's a combat deployed Navy veteran. He's a warrior in and of his own service and self. And sir, thank you for what you've done. Your naval history and your service matters. When you talk to him, you notice the ethos, the approach, that military mindset in all that he does. You know he's combat deployed, but what he is now is a conservative constitutional warrior. Is there any doubt that he has our best interest, our people's best interest in heart and in mind in every single thing he does? It's incredible. He's a man who has never turned his back on a fight. He's especially those fights that matter to Floridians, the things that matter the very, very most. Under his leadership, Florida didn't just survive, we led on so many things: freedom, education, public safety, the Constitution. The list is
El
incredible.
nuevo vicepresidente, el nuevo
Nobody can debate the
vicegobernador
fact that today Florida
Jay
is the conservative
Collins
proving grounds of the
comenzó
United States of America
su
because his
discurso
family put us there.
dándole las gracias al gobernador Ron DeSantis, a quien se le dirigió por momentos jocosos y por momentos de
But it's
nerviosismo
important
frente a
to
su
know
familia.
just as fast as
Mencionó
we
que
got here,
él era el
we
vicegobernador
must
y
remain
después
the best
mencionó
state in
que
the nation
no
to
estaba
build
en el
growth,
momento para
build
eso, que
build
realmente
in
todavía
families,
no estaba
businesses,
preparado para
to
ser
accomplish
el
this,
gobernador
to build on
todavía por el
successes
momento,
of the past
porque
by
es el
embracing
nuevo
bold
vicegobernador del estado de
Thank you,
Florida.
Governor
Luego
DeSantis.
mencionó
We
que
already
fue
have the number one
adoptado.
economy in the country.
También
We must
mencionó
not slow
sobre
down. We can't
el
reverse
apoyo
course
y
because we may
la
have failed
razón
policies
por
and
la que ha
misguided
decidido
priorities.
trabajar
We stay
junto
focused
al
on the goals.
gobernador Ron
Not
DeSantis y
running,
aceptar esta
keep
nueva
Florida great,
encomienda
but keep
que va a llevar a
Florida
su familia
known
hacia el éxito y
and told
también a la
that
ciudad,
our
al
people know
estado
that's
y
what
a
Florida needs.
los lugares a los
We
que
must
va a estar
continue to keep a
representando.
safe and
Este
healthy nation,
senador de Florida
quality of life that we
va a
all
estar
take for
asumiendo
granted.
el
You know, we
segundo
always
cargo más
stand with
alto
our
del
men and women in
estado,
blue, no matter what goes
quedando,
on,
quedando a
no
cargo
matter what
de
goes
apoyar
on.
las iniciativas del
We have this
gobernador
tour of love
y
that the
estar
President
listo para
has
asumir
called
las funciones en
for Florida
caso de
after the
ser
wonderful
necesario.
when
Sigamos
January
escuchando qué es
1st,
lo que
that didn't
menciona
happen.
Jay
Didn't happen
Collins,
here
el
in
nuevo
Florida. And we
vicegobernador
stand
de
with our law
Florida,
enforcement. We
en
have
una
our veterans
conferencia de
first,
prensa que se está
and we
realizando
mean that
aquí
in everything
mismo
we do.
en la ciudad de Tampa.
We will always continue to enforce our immigration laws. You heard the governor speak about this. If we don't have a boundary, we don't have a border, we don't respect our people enough to fight for immigration laws, we've lost everything. And that's why Florida has led on this incredibly important subject. We'll always stand ready to help Floridians who face the wrath of natural disasters. You heard the governor and Joey and so many speak about this. Guys, when the chips are on the line and hard times have happened and the worst things in your life have happened, Florida doesn't back down. We don't turn our backs. We step up and we serve and we lead and we make sure that we get things back to where they were and better. That's the Florida way. And we've always stood up to special interests who want to make our public spaces open to drug use and take down our quality of life. Y'all, this is not the place, that is not the game, and we will not back down in that fight. As your Lieutenant Governor, I fully intend that I'm going to help the governor and our entire administration continue to fight for those values, for the things that made Florida strong. We're going to continue to stand firm with our families. If you believe in education, you believe in choice, and you believe that families have the right to choose and drive their education choices, then this is your state. This is your home because of what Governor DeSantis and this great state has done.